Brad nailer versus finish nailers. Which is the best one for you? I hope in this video I'm going to help you decide that. A nailer is one of the most popular power tools among woodworkers and DIYers, and it is one of those power tools that you must have in the workshop since you'll need it for almost all of your projects. However, picking between the various types can be a little tedious. One of the tough choices you might need to make is whether to go for a brad or finish nailer. The physical appearance of the two handy power tools is quite similar, and the fasteners that they use are also quite similar to some extent. And what this means is that many woodworkers will have a hard time deciding what to buy. It is possible to buy a combo kit and get a variety of nailers at a go, but if you have to get either a brad or a finish nailer, the vital thing is to make sure that you understand the capabilities and shortcomings of each tool. Let's start with the brad nailer. When doing some finish carpentry, there is always that one tool that you turn to when you want to finish some trim or cabinets, and for many woodworkers it is the brad nailer, as it is versatile and there is almost no finishing task that is too much for this nailer. The brad nailer gets its name from the fact that it shoots small brads, which in most cases are 18 gauge, but can be between 5/8 and 2.5 inches long. Brads are relatively thin if you compare them to the 16 or 15 gauge ones that you will get on the regular finish nailers. And they do not leave large holes on the workpiece, and in most cases you will not need to use a lot of wood putty to fill them. The small gauge of the brad nailer also means that, unlike the finish nailer that use larger fasteners, you will not need to worry about issues like splitting wood when dealing with delicate materials. Brad nailers will be ideal for various finish carpentry applications, and you can use the nailer to hold two pieces of wood together as the glue dries, and then remove the nails with pliers later on. Overall, the brad nailer will be ideal for adding finishing touches to your woodworking project and attaching moulding or trim, and also you'll use this nailer for a variety of house projects and renovations, repairs and crafts. Now let's look at the finish nailer. While the brad nailer will be very handy when you need to finish some delicate wood pieces or hold them together as the glue sets, they still do not provide enough holding power. When you need a lot of holding power for your project, the finish nailer is the appropriate tool to use. Finish nailers will accommodate nails with a gauge of between 14 and 16, and they are in most instances 1 to 2.5 inches long. The nails that this nailer uses are often bigger than what you get on the brad nailer, and they will disappear into the wood to provide a good finish that you can paint over with ease. Although the finish nailer will leave more massive holes than the brad nailer, you can take care of them with some wood putty. And besides, from providing higher holding power, these nailers are also ideal for use when attaching heavy or large pieces of baseboards, cabinetry and wide crown moulding. When using a brad nailer, all of this can be hard to achieve. So what's the bottom line? Brad nailers leave relatively small nail holes. They won't split the wood. They're handy when gluing pieces together, and they're best for narrow trim and moulding. Cons: they're not ideal for large pieces. Finish nailers: they've got more holding power. They're best for heavy trims. They are highly versatile. The cons: not ideal for delicate trim wood. They may leave holes that require filling. If you can afford it, the right idea is always to buy a combo kit that allows you to get various kinds of finish carpentry nailers at a go. But in most cases, many woodworkers will prefer just to get one. And when this is the case, you have to pick between the brad and finish nailer. The wise idea is to buy one that you think you will need to use most, that will be most handy for you. If you work with delicate trims and wood pieces a lot, the brad nailer is the best choice, because finish nailers can split them. And also, if you just want something to attach pieces of wood together as the glue dries, the brad nailer is also the right choice. For woodworkers looking for a more versatile nailer that you can use for a variety of materials, and also provides a lot of holding power, the finish nailer is a must-have. Finish nailers are also the right pick for those that work with more massive materials and also want a nailer that they can use for more than just finishing. Here's a couple of our favourite examples. With this Hitachi brad nailer, you will have a powerful tool that fulfills all your brad nailer needs, and it is also comfortable to use. The comfort and ease of use comes from the fact that it uses an elastomer grip that makes it convenient to hold for extended periods. It's also got a tool-free jam clearing, which adds to the convenience. Or if you're looking for a finish nailer, you can't go wrong with, again, this Hitachi. For woodworkers on the hunt for a finish nailer that will be handy for everything from installing crown mouldings to finishing exterior trim, you can't go wrong with this one. This finishing nailer also features selective actuation that makes it possible to pick between contact and sequential nailing for more convenience and to make it ideal for various projects. It comes with an integrated duster that you can use to clear dust away from the surface before you start nailing. And it has a 360-degree adjustable exhaust for directing debris and oil away from the work surface. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it's cleared up the difference between a brad nailer and a finish nailer, and you now know which one is best for you. If you need more information on each one, please go over to our blog, thewoodworkingtoolkit.com. Thank you.